Hey everyone, I'm Phantom King and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to the newest state of play here in June of 2022. I'm not sure what they're going to show, mainly have a focus on VR and third party, so let's see what they got. Maybe some Final Fantasy or something like that. A lot of people are predicting possibly. Maybe some KOTOR previews. Oh, we got something for March 2023. Maybe something from God of War? Who knows? Resident Evil? Yeah, something Resident Evil. Is this the Resident Evil 8 DLC? No. Oh snap, it's the Resident Evil 4 remake that people have been rumored for a while. So this is the full-on Resident Evil 4 remake in the new engine, new style, everything. Should be interesting to see how they kind of try to differentiate it a little bit. In the style of Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes, I'm assuming.
Guess you, me.
Everyone's favorite salesman is going to be back, I guess.
Eh?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
So that's coming out soon, next year.
If I could just forget what happened
year.
that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Yeah, March 24th. A lot of people's favorite Resident Evil game. Oh, they also developing for VR content. So there's the VR they were talking about, right?
State of Play returns, and we've got some great PlayStation updates to share with you today. And thanks to Capcom for kicking it off with Resident Evil 4, coming to PS5 with PlayStation VR2 content also in development. Now let's get a sneak peek at 4 games in development for PlayStation VR2.
DLC for Resident Evil 8 now? Or maybe some VR version
Now,
update.
let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters.
Yeah, maybe it's just
You
the VR
escaped my
version.
little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
But they did have DLC in development, so not sure when that's supposed to be. What's next here in VR?
You, who emerged from putrid waters of the bayou.
Is this The Walking
to
Dead?
plunder our righteous gains
I know
and
there was
cut
already a
our
Walking Dead
throats
game in
like a
VR, so
demon
maybe
in
it's
the
just
night.
support for the new VR
What
2.
have you done to ensure the future of this forsaken city?
I think it was called Saints and
Who
Sinners.
have brought nothing shined as a beacon.
Yeah, I'm pretty
of
sure that
hope
has to be
for
The
all.
Walking Dead, right?
The tower cries.
Yeah. So the Walking Dead game is getting a second chapter, I guess. And coming this year too. Oh, it is No Man's Sky. I thought it kind of looked like that, but I guess it's getting VR support for the VR 2. I'm not sure if it already had VR support for the PS4's version.
There.
And of course, they did say we would get another look at
Where are you
the
taking me?
Horizon.
Coming to PC.
So now they're talking about a game coming to PC.
These past few years.
Oh, Spider-Man PC
sacrificing
version,
So
okay.
much and asking
From-
for nothing.
If you want to
Ported
change
by
the
Nix's.
world, you have.
Oh, now we have a look at the Stray game from Annapurna. This is an exclusive to the PS5, or at least a timed exclusive maybe, I'm not too sure. A lot of people looking forward to this one, playing as the little cat here, in whatever kind of future cybernetic world it looks like. Alright, looks like we got some stealth elements, hiding from drones. And of course, probably some puzzle type elements to it. Pretty interesting to see what the story is with this one. July 19th. I'm not sure if that had a release date before, but it is coming out very soon now. And it is still coming out for the PS4 too, so a good cross-gen game.
PlayStation Plus Extra members and higher can download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month.
They're launching
Up next,
day one release into the new PlayStation Plus. I think they have done that for the PlayStation Now before it transitioned into the PlayStation Plus with Shadow Warriors 3 that launched day one into that service as well. So it looks like they are going to be doing day one releases for third-party games, not necessarily for their first party just yet.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon?
Oh, this is the Callisto Protocol. I believe it's from the maker of Dead Space.
If I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there.
So still kind of that space horror type of thing. Resident Evil type of vibe. I know a lot of people looking forward to this because a lot of people have wanted a Dead Space kind of continuation. I know we're actually getting the Dead Space remake soon, I think early next year as well. But of course, this being a new game, a new IP, kind of in the same vein, definitely looks pretty interesting. Not only for Dead Space fans, but also probably for Resident Evil fans. It kind of has the same type of vibe to it. Oh, so it's coming December. Okay. Coming December as a cross-gen title. I don't know if it has any exclusivity tied behind it, but we wouldn't find that out here. Is this, Sable?
A new blood sport grips the globe.
This looks like that Sable game that came out
And in the arena,
and released onto Game Pass not that long ago. Has that kind of art style.
And the dead.
Well, I guess not, but it does have a similar art style to that game. That kind of 3D yet 2D type of looking cartoon style.
Again.
Alright, what's this now? Oh, some kind of anime type thing? Captured on PS4, so it is a PS4 game. Looks like some kind of hack and slash type of adventure. Not sure if this is based on any existing property already. Eternites. Early next year too? Is this a Capcom game? Yep, Capcom. Street Fighter 6. I feel like this could be Street Fighter 6. Is there like a story mode to it? What the heck? This is like an open world Street Fighter game? Definitely heard him say short again. Yeah, there's Chun-Li.
Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, of course, Street Fighter 6, so wondering if the open world aspect is kind of more for the online thing, or if it's actually kind of a single player story mode that they created, or maybe a little bit of both. Seems pretty interesting. also coming next year.
Later this year.
Alright, there's Tunic coming to PlayStation. Now that the Xbox exclusivity has ended. Is this something that they've shown before?
She set out
Yeah,
to record life
I think they
at the
showed
end
this
of
at
the
another
season.
State of Play.
To make it real for people in the
That
future.
game with the bike or whatever.
She asked us about living together.
And we asked her.
Definitely has a
about
cool art
traveling
style. Not quite sure what it's about though. Season, a letter to the future. Is that what it's called? Coming this autumn?
世界中のゲーマーの皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー16プロデュ
Oh
ーサーの吉
snap,
田です。
Yoshida.
長ら
I
く
guess
お
we
待
are
たせい
getting
た
a
しま
look
し
at
たが、
Final
いよいよ
Fantasy
ファイナルファンタジ
16.
ー16の最新情
So
報
here's
を
gonna
お
be a
届
new
けする日が
trailer?
やってまいりました。最新のトレーラーとともにインタビューなども始まりますので、ぜひそちらも楽しみにお待ちください。今、世界には本当に様々な困難があります。
Alright, a lot of people were
僕ら
looking
ゲーム
forward
開
to
発
this
者に
one.
はゲームを一生懸命作るということしかできません。
Hopefully we get to
ゲー
see
ムと
some
いうエンターテインメン
gameplay.
トを通じてゲーマーの皆さんが心の底から楽
And
しめる
maybe
時
even
間
a
を
release
提供
date
して
or
いきたい
at
と
least
思
a
ってま
release
す。
window, maybe.
それでは最新のトレーラーをどうぞ。
Alright, so let's see what Final Fantasy XVI is about. We've had a little bit of a look at this before in a couple of trailers, I think. Definitely has an interesting
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
looking story and tied in with the summons that you usually see throughout the Final Fantasy games.
We must move now.
Alright, we're getting a look at some gameplay here. A little bit of the HUD.
chaos he would wreak would sweep all of
Pretty
Valisthea
interesting
into
looking
the abyss.
with the health levels. Seem to have like a magic meter.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow.
There's definitely a jump button in there.
If I take the field, our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
So I wonder if this is going to be more of like a hack and slash style, or if it's going to be kind of a Dark Souls-y kind of thing. It seems like it might be more of a hack and slash Devil May Cry type of style. Possibly. Some may even say Kingdom Hearts type of style.
There will be losses, it is true.
Those are all the
Yet
different
for every
summons, maybe?
citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns,
Of course, there's
another
Bahamut
can be
and
built.
Shiva.
The Empire will live on.
Phoenix, Titan, Rama, Odin 2, Greek. Yep, definitely a focus on the summons this time around in this game. I know Final Fantasy 15 did have a little bit of a focus on the summons in the story as well.
Awakened, if freed.
Summer 23. Okay, so they're definitely aiming for next year. I know some people might have thought that it might come out this year
Don't
for some
forget to
reason,
visit
but
PlayStation blog
next
to
year
learn
makes a
even
lot of
more
sense.
about today's announcements. See you next time.
And I guess that's a good way to end it off. No kind of Final Fantasy VII news, unfortunately, but probably gonna see some Final Fantasy VII news later this month, as Square Enix did mention that they are going to have some kind of announcement for the 25th anniversary. But that was a pretty good state of play, I think. Pretty decent little state of play. Not too much of a focus on the first party other than some updates for Horizon and the Horizon VR game. But of course, the biggest announcements being Resident Evil 4 remake with a release date, as well as Street Fighter 6 sort of gameplay, and an announcement of a release window for Final Fantasy 16, along with a little bit more of a story trailer and some gameplay thrown in there. So not a bad start to the what we would usually call E3 of this year, but of course now being pretty much the Summer Game Fest, since E3 is not really happening this year. But in spirit, it does still have the same effect. A lot of people still call it that. So looking forward to next week with the kickoff to the official kickoff of the Summer Game Fest, along of course with the coming weekend after that, with the Future Games show and Xbox Bethesda showcase, and most likely a Nintendo Direct following some of those events. So until next time, I've been Phantom King, and I'd like to thank you all for watching.